to the back on the draw. Found a little space, and he's got more to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. The RPO, it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. To the air, it's Abraham. So important to convert these 3rd downs and get it done. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Unloads quickly, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Lost the throw again. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Kentucky's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. To the air, it's Abraham. Immediately fires to the middle. Gets it on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 39 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Here's a hit. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. Sets a tackle, and he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. They'll go to the air. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield, it's Abraham. Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up the field. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior went on that ball to pick up the first down. To the air on first down. On target. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll give it on the counter. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Finds his big tight end. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Looking to throw, it's Abraham. The throw. Got a man in the middle. Coming on. Smashes through the tackle. Attack. Touchdown, Duke. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, how hard is it to defend with a record like this? Running back, play wide receiver, sideways to get the football in his hand. However, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. FIU has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 14 to Tulane.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right end. A strike downfield.
That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear it.
And how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was no
against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
That's why as a defense it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. Now when they had time to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Wide receiver going in motion. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Runs through the tackle.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one. See if they can get a block and maybe spray a guy free. The pursuit. Wow, that was so good defensively.
He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too has the defense. Never ready for it. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. We've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot, and that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game. They have a lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
Shakes off the defender. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the outside they avoided the safety. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own one, and the defense frothing to keep them bottled up. From the gun, the running back has it. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Running back searching for a hole. Just keeps moving. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Warriors headed for the 1st and 10. To throw, it's Abraham. Works the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle with Soto. They made the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history
And the Blue Devils will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back, looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking to throw, it's Abraham. He's got him. Turns it on in midfield. He smashes his way through again. All by himself down there. Touchdown. And with that, they jump on top here in the second half. When that receiver got free, it was
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback shoot my stats. I like those long touchdown passes. Why just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside the spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover. Pick up the first.
That's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose it. Kentucky going quickly. Takes it from the gun on third down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Back to throw, it's Abraham. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now here, second and long. Wants to go up top. And to throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of the first down. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incomplete. throws it in and looking upfield. Oh, and a move to get away. Touchdown, Duke. Special teams proving to be special. He did that one all by himself. Make of you guys miss turnover afterwards and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision. And you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They are up by 7 over BYU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive line when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out for that. Great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting that.
How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the first and goal? That's a go to the end zone. Put it in the window for the score.
You can't get momentum in the game any better than he just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take the shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's McMillan. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. He slings it deep to the left. And he makes the catch inside the 15. They're able to make the stop, and this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear